Today, we're bringing the bistro to you with an idea for dinner combining simple seafood and the perfect homemade French fry in a quick and easy recipe that's made to impress. Now, how to make a classic dish and the triple cook secret to restaurant quality fries? Oh, that's ahead on Dinner DeeAs. Welcome to the kitchen. I'm Angie Corley, and here to share the secrets to this shellfish dish is Chef Jon Robben. Welcome back. Good to see you.
Yeah, thanks for having me again.
I am so excited. As the culinary director of many trophy fishes, we're talking locations in Tampa and in St. Pete, you are going to show us moles frites, or Belgian mussels, and fries. It's kind of a classic combination for anyone who has not cooked mussels at home. The first step is giving them a good squeaky clean. How do we do this, Jon?
So on this, if you're not familiar, they have something called a beard, which is actually the filament that they use to attach themselves to rocks in those tidal pools.
Oh, let me get my
so
gloves
all we're
ready.
going to do is just pluck those off. You just kind of pull them back towards the hinge, and they should all come right out, just like that.
Okay, we just throw
and
it
then
out.
we'll just throw them in some cool, fresh water.
Okay.
And rinse them off, and there you go.
All right.
We're gonna get all these
we're
cleaned up.
Well, let me just jump in here and start de-bearding. Oh my goodness, look at this one. This one needs a little shave here, so let's take care of that. Pull it back and just drop them in. Okay.
Yep.
This is kind of a fun test. Does your son help with these, or is he all about those frites?
We haven't done mussels yet.
Okay.
I think 3 is when we're starting the shellfish, testing those out for him. So.
And like, for example, this, I don't see a beard, so I can just go ahead and drop it in.
You're probably good to go.
Okay. It's a fun little family project.
Oh, yeah.
Can you do this in advance? So
Absolutely.
let's say I want to do it tonight, and I'm going to serve these.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Doing all your prep ahead of time is your friend. Same thing with these fries. There's about 3 steps you can do ahead. Have them ready to go in the freezer so you can get all nice and dressed up, looking for your party.
Right, or come in from dinner.
Less of a headache.
Yes.
Or you can meal prep this one day. Since there are so many steps to these fries, that way you can make this a quick dinner.
All right, so there we go. I'm going to let you
Finish it. I got
finish
you.
these up. But this is like an intoxicating smell, which I just love so much. Oil and smells
So it's
like
just
some
a
garlic.
little unsalted butter with our very finely shaved garlic and minced shallots.
Wow, I love that. Shaved garlic. Now, how do we shave the garlic?
Well, if you were just like in Goodfellas with Paulie, he used a razor blade, but since we're not that, a very sharp knife.
Okay.
Or a mandolin slicer. But what I
Interesting.
have, I saw another chef use. What we have right here is a truffle peeler.
Wow.
You can get them for $10, $11 on Amazon.
A truffle peeler to shave garlics. All right.
Yeah,
Wow.
I can show you right now if you
Okay,
want.
please. I'd love to see that. What a hack. These are great hacks, Chef Jon.
Yep. You just adjust this tool to the desired thickness.
Okay.
And you just...
Oh, my goodness. Now, why is this different, or does it taste different? Does it fry up?
So when it's
or...
this thin, it tends to just melt right into the
Look
sauce.
at that. That is paper thin. Look at this. Can you see? Okay, so I see you're shaving your garlic. How
Yep.
many? We got our garlic
We have
cloves.
so in here we have about a cup of minced shallot.
Okay.
About 8 large garlic cloves that we
Okay.
shave down, and 1 stick of unsalted butter.
Okay, now I'm looking at this beautiful liquid here.
Yep. So we got 2 cups of dry white wine.
Okay.
So seafood, I think Sauvignon Blanc is always a nice one. It's citrusy. It's acidic. Yep.
All right, are we going to add that in? Because
Yeah,
I
you
see
wanna
some.
carefully pour
I
it
would
in there?
love that.
No, not in there.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
You little sneaky you. I tell you, I love it. Chef Jon, you are too much. Should I grab my spoon here?
Yeah, sure. Stir that in. And we're just gonna crank that on full.
Okay.
It'll take a few. It's already cranked up, and we're just gonna let that reduce to probably half its volume of liquid right there.
Wow. And of course, the alcohol is going to cook off, so this is okay for the entire family.
Mostly it does.
Mostly,
Yes.
okay.
I can't say that there isn't some in there, but yes, there's not. There will be not enough to get the little ones tipsy.
Okay. This is not the after
But yeah,
hours.
now we can move on to our next tab.
Okay, which is the fries.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
So we're actually going to take a pot of water. You want to go for the starchier potato.
Okay.
We peel them and we cut them into 1/4-inch spears. We're going to add a couple tablespoons of just white distilled vinegar.
Oh, white distilled vinegar.
And then a couple of pinches of salt. So the vinegar is going to help kind of open up the pores to the outside of the potato. So
I've never seen that because I do love malt vinegar on my fries, but it's great that you're cooking with a little distilled.
It's not enough for you to really taste it in the finished product.
Okay.
And then again, we add salt now, so it'll get itself inside the fries. So that'll be.
Oh my goodness! I can
them to be seasoned.
smell the wine, the garlic.
So what
the
we're going to
shallots
do is we're going to bring these potatoes up to a simmer.
Okay.
And then we're going to strain them off as soon as they get to. They want to be tender but not falling apart.
Okay. How many minutes approximately? Like 5?
Once it comes to a simmer, probably about 10 minutes.
About 10 minutes. Okay. Great. Well, while we do that, how about we take a quick little break, and when we come back, we're going to get these mussels cooking and finished in just 5 minutes. Wow, that's quick. That's ready. I'm ready for dinner. It's ahead on Dinner DeeAs. Everybody, welcome back. So we're taking a trip to Europe today for the perfect pairing, mole frites, that's mussels and fries to you and me. And we're cooking the mussels in a garlic and wine. Oh, it smells wonderful. And we're actually making fresh fries following a method my guest says that makes them perfect. Chef Jon Robben is here, from the culinary director of Trophy Fish, and sharing how simple this is to really make yourself, right? We'll do a little recap if you're just joining us. So we started cleaning the mussels, right? When you see them and they're fresh, you need to rinse them. And any of the threads or those beards on the shells, we need to remove those. Then we added the wine to the pan with some garlic, some shallots that we cooked down in butter. And finally, those perfect fries that start with the potato. No surprises there. Peeled, cut, rinsed, and then rinsed in water with salt and white vinegar. Love that distilled vinegar.
Yep, they're blanching right there.
I love that. These have been simmering for about 10 minutes or so.
Yep.
Right? All right. I love it.
We're going to add these mussels in now. Our sauce is reduced.
Okay.
So these are going to give off a lot of moisture when they cook. So we're going to basically cook them till they open, and then we'll take them out so they don't overcook. And then we'll continue getting this sauce ready to go.
Love that. How long will this take approximately?
About 46 minutes.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, they're very quick. They're basically done when they open up.
Oh, well, that's easy. Okay. Super fast. Now, we were talking about other proteins that would be great in this. You could easily use shrimp. You even mentioned chicken would be great.
Yeah,
it's probably nothing that we couldn't use maybe in place of the mussels. But I love that you said they're easy to access. They're affordable at the same time, so that makes it really nice. Now, the potatoes are boiling, which is wonderful.
Yep.
And we've been cooking these.
And we're cooking these until they're tender, but not falling apart on their own.
Okay, not fully cooked. Here, let's switch. I'll let you get in there.
Well, they're fully cooked, but we don't want them mushy.
Mushy, right.
Gotcha. So
Love
we'll put
that.
this over our hot oil.
Okay, if you need me to hold anything, you let me know.
You can put this on the cutting board.
Okie dokie.
There you go.
I can be your sous chef.
Gotcha.
By the way, what do you like in the kitchen? See a little smile. Darling,
I can. I sometimes bark.
You bark. Oh, but what about your bite?
I try not to have that. That's usually just a bark.
Okay, that's good. That's really good. Now, do you serve this on your menu?
No, we don't. We don't do hand cut fries at our restaurant.
Okay.
We do offer fries. But
Oh, okay. So you're getting something special. You know,
Right,
there's something
so-
about hand cut fries.
Yep. So we're gonna take these and we would let these cool for about 30 minutes.
Okay.
Either room temperature, or you could go right in your
Put them in the fridge. Okay.
fridge.
And I know
I have a batch already blanched, ready to go for us right here.
Wonderful. Saving time. That's great. We'll do a little
So-
swapper.
If you come over, you can feel how the texture with that vinegar got them a little fuzzy.
Yeah.
So that's gonna help give that crusty texture.
That's so interesting that they feel that way.
So when we fry at home, let me just turn this off.
Okay.
When we fry at home, it's much smaller than say in the restaurant setting. We have these big fryers that hold 40
Right.
pounds of oil.
Oh my gosh.
So you don't have really a temperature drop. But with at home setup like this, we are gonna see that the temperature will drop. So we're actually gonna bring the oil hotter than the actual desired temp. So
And what about overcrowding? I know that sometimes when I'm
yeah,
cooking,
so
I'm like,
with this-
I've overcrowded the
With this
pan.
many fries, I'll probably do this in batches. I'll
yeah.
probably do 2.
Okay.
So again, we could bring our tool over.
All right.
Make this a little bit safer for us.
And Chef Jon, what kind of oil do you have in the pot?
I just have canola oil in here.
Canola, okay.
But you could do sunflower oil. You could do peanut oil. We're just gonna be very careful.
Oh, that's satisfaction right there. Oh, now these are, I know, twice baked potatoes, so we're doing twice
Yeah, so we're doing
prepared
an initial fry.
fries. Okay. Look at that. Now, how long will these stay in the oil?
About a minute.
About a minute, okay.
Yep. But notice the temperature can't really see on the
Immediately
camera.
dropped, yes.
Yeah, it's down to about 350, so we're actually going to crank this
Now, are we
back
looking
on.
for a golden brown or just a light?
Just light. We're actually,
Okay.
this is more setting the skin, if you will, of the potato
Okay.
and giving it some structure.
Oh, nice. Oh, I'd love to see that bubbling. That's bubbling goodness right there. While Chef Jon is doing that, the secret to the perfect fries is the secret no longer. Thank you, Chef Jon. Okay, so if you need this recipe for your website, you can grab it, you can print it. You know where to go, dinnerDeeAs.com, or there's a QR code right on your screen. Open up your phone, point that at the QR code, and then you can find us the recipe and, of course, all the instructions. So I think we're going to get to frying, and that deliciousness. Oh,
Yep,
we
basically
don't
let it
need a
cook
paper
through.
towel to drain these.
No. Now that
We'll
they're
just
on
put
the
them
oil,
back?
we'll put it
Okay.
on this drying rack. It's very functional. So,
Okay.
so yep, we're just going to take these out.
And how long do we let them sit?
You can
Or
wait
rest?
half hour, but ideally we want to freeze these overnight because that process of freezing will help, again, dry out the exterior to create more of a crust.
Yes.
And then that freeze thaw, going from the freezer to the oil, that freezing will help soften the
So keep the
potato
outside
as well.
crispy and the inside nice.
fluffy.
Oh my goodness! I see why your son is a fry guy. Okay.
Let's take a look at these mussels, see how they're doing. Nope,
Oh,
they're already starting to
wow.
open up a little bit.
Oh my
Just give them a
goodness!
quick little stir on the bottom. You can see how they released a lot of liquid in here. So
Wow.
yeah, that's about 4 pounds of mussels right
They
there.
look great. I see they've opened up.
Yep.
So every single one should open.
Yep,
Wow. And all the flavors just infused and steamed throughout.
absolutely.
Delicious. Incredible. The garlic. Love the shallots in there. The wine's cooked down. So
In
good.
about 1 more minute.
Okay.
And we're going to wait for this to do our next batch of potatoes. The temperature will come back up.
All right, so we're going to raise the temperature. Those fries are officially on their way to greatness. So we're going to take another quick break, and when we come back, how about a little cream into the mussels, right? Yeah, a little velvety sauce as we get those fries to their final golden glory. It's ahead on Dinner DeeAs. All right, this is Dinner DeeAs. Dinners you can make right at home to impress your guests or just enjoy something really, really delicious because, yes, you are worth it. So today we're making some ooh la la, some loveliness as we cook up moules frites, which sounds high-end, but it's actually kind of quick, it's simple, and it's a treat that won't double your grocery bill unless you buy a ton of potatoes to make a mountain of these fries, which would be understandable because these are amazing. So here's what we did just before the break. So we cleared our mussels to the garlic and the shallots and the white wine. We let them steam until the shells, boop, just popped on open. Well, we took the fries and simmered in the water with a little bit of vinegar and salt. Then we cooled them. Then we fried them for just a couple of minutes. And by that time, our mussels, as I see, have started to blossom and open up. And I just want to reach down in there, but we're not ready to serve dinner just yet. So what's our next step?
Well, we took all that delicious stock from these mussels, released into our saucepan, and we're reducing that down. And now to this, we will add our zest and juice of 1 lemon
Okay.
and a half cup of heavy cream.
Heavy cream, nothing wrong
Quarter
with
cup,
that.
I believe.
A quarter cup? Okay.
Okay, so
That's all. I love that. That's easy. I see this probably is your garnish over here waiting.
yep. So we'll toss that at the very end.
Okay.
So we'll let that cook down.
Let that kind of bubble up. That's going to reduce. Is that going to thicken just a little bit?
Yep,
for us?
that's what we're looking for.
Okay. How many minutes approximately will that take?
Probably about 4 to 8 minutes.
Okay. Wonderful. That's easy. I love when we have everything ready. You just kind of pour it in. It starts to, oh my goodness, the lemon. The zest. Wow. I kind of.
That's where all the flavor is.
Shift it over.
Lemon juice is great. Citrus juice is great, but all the oils and everything is inside that zest.
Wow. All right. So while that's bubbling
Yep.
up, these
So
fries
we've-
are calling me.
Yep. So now you could cool these for an hour before we do our second fry.
Okay,
But
I'll keep
ideally,
this.
you want to freeze these overnight.
Ah, okay. So do a little
It
kind
gets
of.
the outside crispier.
Okay.
And
That's always good. Got to have a crispy fry.
an even fluffier exterior.
Okay.
Interior. Sorry.
That's good. So we took them and then we froze the fries
So,
after a quick fry.
Yep. So,
quick fry on the fries, then we cooled them, and they're frozen.
Yep.
A lot of F's in there.
Yep. So again, we were bringing this oil pan scorching hot.
Okay.
I'm going to turn the heat back on to full because as soon as I put these in, it's going to cool them right back down.
I love that.
This should take about 3 to 4 minutes to get a nice crispy golden brown.
So where did you learn this kind of hack for the perfect fries, Chef Jon?
I did some research, and there's a food blogger who I really like that some of the recipes they do. So I tried it on my own, and I was like, yep, these came out pretty
I
darn
love it,
good.
and it's worth the overnight hangout in the freezer. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, and that way, if you wanted to, you could do a big batch of them.
Ooh.
And just, so whenever you had a hankering for fries, all you gotta do, it takes 3 or 4 minutes.
Right.
Setting this up.
And just think how much better this is instead of those bags of those other fry
it's
guys.
it's all natural. You just have
Yes.
oil and potato. That's it. And then salt at the end.
I love that. Okay, well, while that's frying up and it's calling my name, if you miss any of the ingredients or maybe the amounts, don't worry. We have them all ready to print right on our website. Go to dinnerdeas.com, and that QR code is right on the corner of your screen. You don't even have to type anything. Open up your phone camera, print it right at that corner, and bam, you'll get the full recipe. So while we are getting down with those fries, they're almost done. Our moles are sitting here and just enjoying for this wonderful, wonderful dinner. Last break, we're going to see how Chef Jon pops it all on the plate when we come back. It's coming up on Dinner Diaz. Hi there, welcome back to Dinner Diaz, where we have a shellfish dish, but not shrimp, not scallops, or even lobster, because today we're making full frites, mussels and fries, both thanks to our friends in Belgium. And of course, Chef Jon Robben from Trophy Fish, love that. Okay, he's sharing how he does both of these. Now, if you're just tuning in, before we took a little break, we checked in on our steamed mussels and added lemon zest and juice to the pot, along with some heavy cream, and let that cook down and bubble up while we gave our fries their second dip in the little oil pool, right? Mm-hmm. All right, so we're ready now here to season up.
Yep, a little
Look
bit.
how that thickened, totally changed.
Yep.
Oh my
You wanna give
goodness,
that a stir?
the smell, I sure do, yes.
We'll just add a little bit of
those
salt.
yummy bits, yes.
We got some spoons over there. Let's taste it for seasoning.
All right, let's do that. Get that. Okay. One for you.
Thank you.
This is
Ladies
so
first.
uber important. Thank you. Wow. That is bright. It's light. I love the texture of it. It's creamy. It's soft.
I think
That is.
Yeah, I think
You
we're
did good? You did
Yeah.
good? Okay, I
think
agree.
We can turn that heat off.
Okay.
We're gonna throw our mussels back in here.
Look at that. And this kind of warms them back up a little bit.
Yeah. Again,
Coats them.
we're doing this to control the texture on the mussels themselves.
Oh,
If it overthickens, you can add a little bit more cream or water to it.
Chef, did you bring me a bib?
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna have to use your jacket.
You're gonna have to do the boot scoot.
Boot scoot. How do you do that? The boot scoot?
Yep, just like
Scoot
that.
your boot. Okay. Just let it.
So we have some finely shredded flat leaf parsley, some thinly sliced chive. We'll save some more for the end.
Oh wow! Talk about an impressive dinner. That was
Very simple,
very
though.
easy.
Just a few ingredients.
Yes.
There.
So fast. Oh
But
my goodness!
This is like I believe it's the national dish of Belgium.
Wow! Wow!
Frites.
Beautiful.
Yep.
My boot is ready to scoot and ready to plate up and enjoy.
Absolutely.
All right, should I pass that to you? We'll
Yeah,
do a little
perfect.
switcheroo
Yep.
here.
So we'll take some of these nice, delicious, crispy fries right here, which we seasoned with a little salt.
Okay.
And they are frying for about 3 to 5 minutes.
Simmered, fried, frozen, and flash fried.
Again,
Bam.
you can take a lot of those steps out, and that
Prepare in advance.
Yep,
You
leave them
keep
in the freezer, portion ready to go.
Yes, they're fresh, they're homemade, and I'm sure delicious.
So we'll take these. We'll top them
wow.
with some of our delicious mussels.
Oh, and then we put that on top. Oh,
Yep,
and let all
let
the
that
juice.
sauce-
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Can you taste it? Well, I tell you, the smell. Do you need a different, want me to get a different spoon
Nope,
for you?
I got it.
Because I can use my hands too.
I got you.
Wow.
I'm gonna let that sauce drip
What
right
a nice
in.
community meal too, a nice appetizer, or did everyone just kind of dig in?
So I love family style meals. We actually did that for our wedding. Every table got to share. This is what the meal should be about.
Oh, wow.
Should have got a smaller plate, I think.
I got room in my outfit today, Chef.
All right. Yeah,
Okay.
Some more fresh herb on top.
Oh,
Bon
look at
appetit.
that. Bon appetit. Oh, got to get that runaway fry. Okay. Do we want to use hands?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
A little fork to pluck them off if you need.
Okay. There's one for you.
Perfect.
All right, here we go. Oh, here's one that just look at that. Mmm. Grab a fry. Mmm. Oh, that texture. Mmm. Oh, got a little. Oh. Wow. I love a little bit of that briny taste. I love the texture. I love it. The garlic hit is beautiful. I taste the freshness of that lemon juice, the cream. There's no ketchup on these fries, honey. This
Nope.
juice is savory and delish. Oh, moule frites. Please grab some of these for yourself. Wow, Chef Jon. That's a beaut right there. Dinner is ready. Mouthful and all. You will have to make these moule frites for yourself. Grab Chef Jon's recipe at our website, dinnerdeas.com. We also have a link to his seafood restaurant, Trophy Fish, 2 locations in St. Pete, also in Tampa. Got to check that out. Chef Jon, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
You're going to join me in
Absolutely,
digging
let's
some more?
go.
You worked hard for this. I'm Angie, along with Chef Jon. We'll see you next time with more ideas for dinner. Now go get to cooking. All right, this is off the chain here.